Hey guys, Michael from Studio One Expert. I have a song in the writing phase that I recorded all the guitars and the bass direct. After tracking the guitars, I thought I'd play around with some different amp modelers, some stuff I hadn't used before, and I came across BX Bass Dude from Plugin Alliance. Very cool plugin. It actually worked out perfect for these rhythm guitars, and I ended up using it on several things later in the mix that I'll show you later. But first, let's take a listen to the track. All right, let's listen to these tracks soloed. And I have one hard pan left and one hard pan right. The amp settings are slightly different, and I use a different cab model. This is a great way to separate the two guitars to get a little bit bigger of a sound, sort of a wider stereo image and a wider mix. So after using the Bass Dude on these main rhythm guitar parts, I thought, why don't I try it on the bass? Maybe set it up for a distortion track just to add some grit to the bass. Let's take a listen to that. Definitely helping the bass cut through the mix a little bit. And then as the song progressed, I have a little breakdown section here that I ended up using the Bass Dude on two tracks, basically the same part. Once again, hard pan left and right repeated. For this part, I went ahead and used the Green Screamer from Plugin Alliance as well, running that directly into the Bass Dude, hard pan left. And I tried the BX console from Plugin Alliance. This thing is pretty amazing. What's really cool is that they modeled every channel of the console, so you can select different tonal properties. Every op amp's different, every circuit's different, so all the channels sound a little bit different. Some are more obvious than others. This is great if you want something to just naturally be filtered through that circuitry, especially with guitars that are hard panned. If you use two different channels, it can naturally create a wider sound for those guitars. So that's the left side, and then on the right side of this part, I used the yellow drive instead of the Green Screamer, changing it up a little bit. And I believe I used a different cab model as well. I don't recall if I changed any of the amp settings or not. And I ran both of these guitars to a guitar chorus, which I used another Plugin Alliance plugin, the Blue Chorus 2. And the Blue Chorus is actually followed by the good old-fashioned beat delay built into Studio One. I think this worked together pretty well. And the only bit of automation that I've written in the song so far is in this breakdown. I have another blue chorus set up on the bass track that kicks on. Just adds a little bit of excitement to that boring bass line, a little bit of air, a little bit of energy. And I actually forgot about this last, there's another chunk guitar here that is playing during this section. And I used the Distorange from Plugin Alliance, which for this part worked really well, going once again into the bass dude with a different cab model. And also through the BX console. And we have one last section here that I use the BX dude on so far, which is this part called the build-up section. And the guitar in the center, I use the yellow drive again into the BX dude. And I ran through our old friend, the auto filter, kind of gave it a subtle, I turned the mix down, sort of a filtering sweep sound, and also through Plugin Alliance's console. Rolling off a lot of the bottom end. I really like the filters. I mean, everything about the plugin sounds great, but I think the filters are fantastic. That's all three together. And then on the hard left track, I used the green screamer again into the BX dude. And on the left side, another green screamer into the bass dude. All right, to learn more about these plugins and everything Plugin Alliance, head over to pluginalliance.com. Thanks for watching the video, and until next time.